beach, especially after we've spent so much time and money shopping for that perfect swimsuit. And that means looking good coming and going too. Yep, we're talking about the badonkadonk. So how can you get what's going on back there ready for the beach? Dr. Bill Johnson of Enhancement Medical is here to help. Dr. J, how are you?
Good morning.
All right, so we're talking about making a good behind, and you can help us with that.
Yeah, one of the place to start is to kind of understand what a good behind consists of, and this is the model Coco, and she shows it in a very almost exaggerated form. You like a narrow waist and wider hips so that you have a shape and not straight. And the other thing we like, and increasingly more so now, is some protrusion in the back. So you've got to think of the buttocks in both from the front and from the side.
From the side, because it has to be symmetrical, right?
That's right.
Okay, so how does someone get from their current shape to improved look? That's where these guys come in.
That's what we're going to use our little cutout models here. And what we like to use is liposuction and then take the fat and make use of it too. So if this is our model from the front and we come and liposuction the waist, not do much on the hips, now we get that hourglass shape that you're looking for with the smaller waist, and that by itself enhances the looks of the buttocks. Even though we haven't touched the buttocks yet, we've really just worked on the love handles and on making the shape, so we get that front to back look.
Okay, let's go back over here. I want to talk about the people that you commonly see in your office, the different shapes these bottoms come in.
Well, we commonly see three different shapes. We have a real flat shape that we see quite a bit, and that one we like to enhance by taking the fat that we gained from the love handles or anywhere else and adding it. Then this is a real common shape we see. We call it the cliff shape, where there's a real prominent upper part of the buttock and then it goes down to flat or nothing. And on some of these, we have to actually do some lipo in this area to cut out some of that high spot and then fill in the low spot and make it rounder. And then the third shape we see, and this one also is one we see quite a bit, is just too much time on the buttocks. It's a sagging look.
The years have not been kind.
That you know the caboose is too low.
Okay, all right. So what can we do to fix these problems? That's where you come in.
So again, if we look at the flat shape, we like to just round it off by adding fat and giving it a very round look. Now, if we're talking about the cliff shape, again, when we have the cliff shape, we'll liposuction this upper segment so it looks like this and fill in below again so we get the rounding. Now, on the saggy shape, we don't like to lipo here. That's real important. You never want to lipo that bottom part. It'll always make it look dropped. So on these folks, we'll also add some fat, and then occasionally some of these women don't want more volume. They don't want to have a big bubble butt, and so then we'll use what's called a suture lift and actually use sutures to pull that up so that we get ultimately to this curved, shapely side from the side look.
Right, and so that's what's great about coming in for these cosmetic procedures with you, Dr. J, because your staff is so trained you can look at this and see this is the different types of procedures you may need. Actually, you may not need the one that you think you might.
We had to change one just yesterday that was wanting one of these types of procedures and really needed to do something a little different, and I think she's going to be real happy in the end, but you want to make sure that the person you're working with knows what it takes to get you to your goal.
To your end result. Dr. J, always good information, and you can learn more about the buttocks procedures and many other cutting-edge cosmetic treatments by visiting the Enhancement Medical website. It's enhancemedical.com, and you can also view more detailed about our segments on the Dr. J off-air website and on YouTube. You can set up that consultation by calling Dallas 214-420-7970 and in Fort Worth 817-744-7904. We'll be right back.